What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's play Sonic & Knuckles Part 1. Here we are at the beginning of the game, and you can see real quick you can either pick Knuckles or Sonic. I'm going to pick Sonic just because I have, in the past couple games, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and start. And this game does have Chaos Emeralds in it, and it does have the special rings in it, and you can actually get all 7. Actually, I don't want to go that way. You can actually all get, there's 8 rings here that you can get as both Sonic and Knuckles. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get all of them with Knuckles or not. I know you can with Sonic. That's one reason why I want to use Sonic. But so it's very similar to Sonic 2, where you had multiple chances to get them. Let's see, I think. Let's say they are hidden just like they were in the first game. And this, if you mess this up, I don't think you can. There we go. Okay, so that's the first one. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn my microphone on. Anyway, like so these are going to be different from, the patterns are going to be different, but they are than what they were in Sonic 3, of course. Of course they would change the patterns, but if you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they introduce Super Emeralds, which I'm pretty sure you either play, yeah, I think it is, for the regular Chaos Emeralds, you play through the Sonic 3 special stages, but for the Super Emeralds, you play these stages. So of course, because we're not playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we can't play through these special stages, or we can't get the Super Emeralds at all, I don't think. But this has the same idea. You collect the rings and you get it perfect and all that. See, it's gonna be one of those where it's gonna be at 4 on the outside and perfect there. And there you go. So, pretty easy. Like I said. Make sure this doesn't mess up now. It shouldn't, because it didn't in Sonic 3, but okay, good. It didn't seem like it was going to. Pretty much, this is going to be the same idea. You get 50,000 points. You gain an extra life. You get perfect. You get 50,000 lives. I'm just going to have to try to make sure I watch it, and hopefully this doesn't happen again. I totally forgot about it happening the first time. Let me see. I actually think I need to get a little bit more speed before I try to hit this. No, I didn't mean to do that, but I don't think it really messed me up too much. I'm trying to get to the, head down. Trying to get to the, well, I'll have plenty of time to show that off later on. See, I think I need to head down. Yes, I do. Alright, so this is where the second one is, so I'm going to have to watch it and make sure it doesn't mess up. Here. Just try to flash enough color so that it makes it alright. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to go ahead and save it, actually. So I don't have to redo this one again. Like I said, I only know where 7 are in this particular zone, and I really don't know where the other ones are in the rest of the game. And if you remember from Sonic 3, there was one of these special stages that had... Crap. I don't know what I'm trying to one of the special stages that had rings just out by themselves. This special stage has that as well, but I already messed it up, so I'm not gonna be able to get perfect anyway. But you know, if you look around, it should be around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure maybe it's just I keep messing that section back there up, and I don't get all of the rings. I'm pretty sure there are just rings kind of like lying around. And in this game, or in these special stages, you'll see more paths compared to Sonic 3's special stages. They don't have as many paths. They're more kind of wide open. Some of them did have paths that you had to follow, but for the most part, you know, it was all most of the Sonic 3 ones were kind of wide open. These almost always follow a strict path that you have to follow. Trying to make sure I don't miss. Alright, I'm going to try to get it up here, because I know where I am now. Stop here before you hit that spring over there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to run on top of it. Should just be able to jump over. There we go. You want to fall down here. And don't need to worry about that thing. And there you go. Let's try this again. Maybe I can just kind of like flash it repeatedly and hopefully it'll work. I think it will. No, yep. Alright. This is another one I'm going to have to save it for. Again, pretty much all of these are a lot harder than Sonic 3's. And this is another zone you'll see rings laying out on the side. I'm not going to go after them though. I'm just going to go after the blue spheres, like I said, because these are so much more difficult than Sonic 3's, and you can see the rings over there to my right. But yeah, like I said, these are a lot more difficult than Sonic 3's, which, you know, that kind of goes into the thought process of them being for Super Emeralds, because the Super Emeralds would be they should be the hardest to go after, which, you know, they are, because you have to go through all of these special stages, these particular ones from Sonic and Knuckles. And typically, I only get about 3 Chaos Emeralds, because I used to only know where 3 were, 3 rings were in this game, but I wanted to get Supersonic for the first time ever in this game, so I went ahead and looked at the locations for him just in this stage. So this will be the first time actually playing as Supersonic in this game on this video. My first playthrough, I only went through, I think I only got 3, which I stopped here at the purplish pink one. And this is it as far as I went. You know, this is as far as I went with the Chaos Emeralds in my first playthrough of the game, and what I normally would do. And you can see these have sub-bosses in them as well, between the acts. And this one's pretty easy to get. Now, if we let this signpost fall, you will gain a ring, which you can either leave for after you go into the next zone, or you can go ahead and hit now and you'll get that added to your score bonus. It doesn't really matter. I just like the idea of it adding to my score bonus, honestly. If I head over here, and let me jump back on this real quick. I'm not 100% sure if I have to jump over to there to the left side, or I guess that's all that there is there. There we go. Okay, so you do actually have to jump to the left side, and we'll try to deal with this again. think maybe after the this one we can save too. Maybe after the initial white flash, I may not have to do it anymore. But it's just to be safe. But anyway, so you do have to jump on the left side, let the spring hit you, and just kind of ride the spring all the way across. And you can see more rings there in the middle, but I'm not even going to attempt to bother with those. And this is another path. One. And for this one, you want to jump just as you hit the blue sphere and jump onto the orange ones, which is, I think, is the first time we actually see orange ones in these special stages, and we've already seen what they do. It's just they propel you forward. You want to be very careful not to miss any by jumping, or you'll pretty much just have to restart. Pretty much have to restart. I didn't get any rings because they were all in the middle. And like I said, I wasn't gonna bother with those. Actually, let me think. I might need to jump across here, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't need to go that way. I think I just need to go this way. I might have missed one, but I know where at least one is right over here. Alright, welcome back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that the capture had messed up. I guess I didn't keep flashing the menu screen enough. I'll try to remember to do that next time. But, you know, this one's, you know, this one has, you have to follow the pattern more. It's very similar to one from Sonic 3 where you had to follow or I keep calling it a pattern, but it's path. You just have to try to remember the path that you went along as best you can. You should try, you know, and get through it. Always try to make sure that you leave yourself an opening so that you don't close off a path to yourself, and you have to jump and potentially ruin your chances. And always try to remember to grab any stray blue ones. If there's a single blue, like right around here, you always want to try to make sure that you grab it. Crap. That one was my fault. I should have just ran right through the center of it. I don't know why I keep, you know, it doesn't really matter if I go after the rings or not. I'm not, well, it doesn't matter that I get rings because I'm not going after the rings, so I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to do it for him. I'm not going to need the continues, and, you know, I mean, the extra lives would be fine, it would be nice, but I'm going to have Supersonic, you know, I'm not going to need the extra lives. It's going to be a lot easier to play the game, because every time I've ever played this game, every time I've ever played this game has always been, again, my fault. I thought I went far enough forward. I guess we can go this way. Gets you back to the same location, but every time I've ever played this game has always been with regular Sonic. You know, I haven't had Super Sonic. Like I said, I've only had 3 Chaos Emeralds. So I've never been able to use Super Sonic in this game, so now I will be able to. And I haven't actually missed any of the Super Rings. I thought I did. This is actually number 5. Just right through the center. Don't even worry about it. Just go right through the center again here. And then this loops back around, and I should be okay in this section. I should be able to just jump back across here. I'll just turn back around. Again, not even bothering with the... bothering with any of that, and there we go. So that works out pretty well. So yep, that's number 5. The 6th one here that I know of is going to be a little bit tricky to get to, but this should be okay. Alright, at least I hope it'll be okay to get to. You wanna... Okay, I think I can still get to it. I didn't realize there was a spring down there. Come on, I hope I didn't just mess up. Okay, I don't think I did. I can still get up here. Yeah, very good. Alright, so I think I could have still gotten up there anyway. I just wanted to make sure, because this is the path that I know of. I don't want to, I guess it would have, I'm still going along the same path, so it didn't really matter. And I guess this is a good time to show this off. What this is for the Sonic and Knuckles, it's, you're being chased by the ground underneath you, and you have to try to make it to the top to win, and the higher up you go, the higher chance you have to get lives, and like a whole bunch of rings and everything. Like lower down, you just kind of get more shields than anything, and this is all momentum based. You just have to try to get up, you know, try to use momentum as best you can to try to get up to the top. Now, it's not a guarantee that you get, you know, once you get to the top, you... there we go. Okay, as I say, it's not a guarantee that once you get to the top, you will get a life, but that's where you would find them more often than not. I have to go up here now. Wait for him to blow, because he will blow you away. I'm not sure if it actually messes you... Well, I'm sure it messes you up, but I just don't know how bad. See, I think I jump on this. I have to get the angle of this right, which I didn't, so, but thanks I have this. I think it's high, I think that's high enough. I'm not sure, to be totally honest. Yeah, I think so. If I dodge that. Go down here, just try to slow myself down. Wait for... I guess it doesn't matter if I wait for him or not. Alright, we'll try this again. Just keep flooding it with this. Try to give it enough time to kind of progress. Maybe it won't mess up. Well, that's why I'm going to save it now, so if it does mess up, I can just come back to this point. But this is number 6 that I know of. There will be another one a little bit later on that is usually my 3rd that I know of, and then that's it. After that, I can get more with Knuckles if I play through with Knuckles, but I'm not playing with Knuckles, so I don't. So I don't know, or I didn't know before. Now, all of the locations with Sonic. I'm sure there's more rings in the center, so it really doesn't matter that I'm doing this, but you can see this is another path, one where you have to remember the path that you go on and try to leave yourself an opening. It's not as necessary as in other ones as you've already seen. I've been able to not... I think I need to... I'll just go this way. Nope. Yeah, you see that you can dodge it, but it's just nice to have a path open for yourself, so you don't have to dodge it. You know, it's just a smooth transition. You don't have to worry about hitting anything. This one's definitely path-based because you have to try to figure out how to get to the blue spheres in these sections. I wonder if that's all the rings. Nope. Yeah, you can still see some more over here, I think. I think this is the right way to go. Nope. I didn't like that. We're still not done yet. Okay, there we go. That's the last of them. Sadly, I'm not gonna get all the rings, but I don't care. This right at this section, or right at this time. Man, I hate that. I should go ahead and save it, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. There we go. As hard as I was, you'd think that was the last one, but I still have one more to go. But that one is actually, excuse me, that one is actually pretty easy to get all the rings on. You just have to, again, remember your paths, try to keep yourself some regular, or just some single blue spheres that aren't tied to any rings, open. And with this one, you don't have to do anything different. You just go to the end, go to the end of the stage pretty much. It's right over here, and this is the last one that I know of. Try to just sit here and watch it and try to make sure that I don't mess up. Of course, I'm going to save it anyway, but I would like to at least get to this point without it messing up. Anyway, alright. Seems like it moves faster than in the first one as well. Like, the top speed is a lot faster. I'm not sure if it is. I might have just been going longer than I had in the previous, or well, I guess in the Sonic 3 playthroughs. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one is always difficult trying to get the Super Chaos Emeralds, or the Super Emeralds. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hated this one. This one was always the worst, trying to actually get in the Super Chaos Emeralds. But at least I have the ability to save it whenever I want. I think I was playing Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube when that game has Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that game you can't sit here and save it like you can like this. I tried to push forward a little bit sooner than bouncing off the sphere, but oh well. Now you could jump over that middle one, but I just prefer to jump over like this, because you make sure that you hit it and you don't miss anything. There we go. This is pretty much what this level is. It's just that, like a lot of those, you hit two, you gotta move backwards, and then you gotta push forwards real fast. And I don't really care for all that. I think if I head this way, Oh, come on. I didn't even move over that fast. Oh well. I just wasn't sure where to go. Then I think maybe I should have went over to that. There was an orange sphere to my left, and I should have probably jumped on that one. If I keep having trouble with this, I might have to just, like, save it in places so that I can, you know, instead of having to redo this entire special stage, I can just come back to that point where I messed up. Alright, let me try to stay within the safety. Try to figure out where I need to go. Come on, I did it again. Yeah, see, this is why I would save it in that section so that I wouldn't have to redo the entire special stage. I think there is a, but I'm just not sure, you know, I'm not sure if that'll take me, because I don't know why there would be 3, unless it's part of, like, a square, like this, and I just have to fill in the square, but it doesn't really seem like it, like that. Kind of look over there and see if I could see anything. Because sometimes you can see the end of the special stage from the beginning of the special stage. If you look, like some of these ones that are path-based, like this one, this is, I think every single special stage in Sonic and Knuckles are all path-based, I don't think, except for maybe the first one. Other than that, they all have to follow along a certain path. But the good thing about the Sonic Mega Collection was that you could sit there and, after you beat the game, you could go back and replay levels, and you could keep trying to go after the Super Chaos Emeralds from the level select. So if you messed up, you could just sit there and, you know, try it again pretty easily. You did have to go through a little bit to get back to that point, but, you know, still. I think you had to collect the super rings, or the giant rings that would take you to the Hidden Palace Zone, which you could then jump on a Chaos Emerald and it would take you to, I think it was the same color as the regular emeralds in, like, this game. Like I said, I think the green Super Emerald was the green regular emerald, and like so on. Special stage, like whatever color this is, would have been the final color, or, you know, well, it's not the final color, because you could do them in any order, as long as you had, like, if you had all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds going into the Hidden Palace Zone, you could go after them in any order you wanted to. So whatever color this is, you know, would have been that color Super Emerald. I should go ahead and save it now. I'm trying to look for that stupid, I guess that's where it is, but I don't think. Get it again. I'm just gonna, next time I get to this point, I'm just gonna save it. So like after I collect all these rings, I'm just gonna go ahead and save it. I'll use a separate file in case something happens with this and I have to... it should be okay to do it like this, but I'll just be safe and... Now we'll try to find that. There it is, over there. I'll swing wide around here and we'll just jump over and see. And that stinks. That would stink even more if I didn't have this save file right here. I think I know where the last couple rings are too. That's actually a bad place to save it at, to be totally honest. Or, you know, to come back from, I should have done a little bit. I don't know why I went that way for. I guess I thought that's where the orange sphere was. Yeah, I should have done it, like, farther up, back behind me, to give myself a little bit of time to get an idea of where I am. I did it again. I think I should be able to just turn around like right here, and I should line me up. No, should line me up sooner or later. And so if you wanted to get the last two rings, you would have jumped ahead, hit the sphere, and you would have bounced backwards. So there you go. So that's all the Chaos Emeralds. They're the same color palette as they were in Sonic 3, of course, and the Super Emeralds would be the same color palette as they are. And now you can become Super Sonic, which, except I've never used it in Sonic, whichever one this is, Sonic and Knuckles before, so I'm kind of excited to try it out, especially after how much work I had to go through with some of those Chaos Emeralds. I have to lose my shield though. So you can see he's the exact same, like sprite-wise and all that, as he was in the first game. And here, even as regular Sonic, you can sit there and do that. You don't have to worry about taking any damage. And here, you would just want to like dodge the spikes as you go along. Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Moving through it a lot faster. But yeah, so that's Mushroom Hill Zone. Finally got through that. And then we get another little cutscene here. Quite a bit of sound mess up, but you know, they had back then. It's understandable. But anyway, so go ahead and end it here. I thank you for watching. Next time we'll begin the Flying Battery Zone. So until then, later everyone.